Yes, people, we are back again. It's your host with the most reporting live to you and yours. Hope everyone is feeling well and good. Today we are back with a big panel. I brought the Avengers with me. You
Mhm.
know, I hope everyone is feeling well and good. We thank God for another beautiful day, obviously. But big up to the chat, guys. Make sure you smash a like. If you have not subscribed as well, make sure you subscribe to the channels. Links will be in the description. Guys, how are you feeling, Johnny boy? It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man. I don't think we've seen since the season ended.
Yeah,
Wonderful,
since
wonderful, wonderful World Cup. But
yeah,
the sad news today about MLS, but we'll discuss about it. Hopefully, it's not true. But
yeah. We
all
go.
in all, it's been a will I say frustrating window for Arsenal. I think I'll say frustrating, but hopefully it gets better the last 3 weeks. But
Yeah, Doctor
I can't wait for
Toast.
this thing to start.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm
How,
doing all
how,
right.
how are
I'm
you
doing
feeling,
great.
Oga?
I'm doing great. You said
Senior
you
man,
you said you brought the
Odoko.
Avengers. I'm wondering which of the Avengers am I? Am I like Cyclops that's not really in the Avengers, or which one? Am I the Hulk? Am I angry all the time? But you'll be the
I'm
Hulk.
still
I think you'll be the
no,
Hulk. You're always angry, Jigga.
Yeah.
You're always
no. The
angry.
whole
Anything else not does. You're the Hulk.
okay. They I'm guilty, bro. They I'm guilty. Riley, how you feeling?
I don't think I'm angry at the other guys because I can tell you this much. That thing
Hmm.
with Myles Lewis-Skelly today got me a little bit kind of pissed.
Let's start there. Let's start there. Riley,
You know
let's
what I
start
mean?
there. Yeah,
Got
let's
me a
start there. Yeah.
little bit kind of pissed. But guess what? I analyze everything with this whole Myles Lewis-Skelly situation. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, clickbait is something that is a part of football work. You know what I mean? And if a person's get a leak from somewhere, even if whether it's true or not, you know what I mean, you expect them to run with it because they want to be the first to put it out there.
Yeah.
You get where I'm coming from? And the last thing I watched with Myles Lewis-Skelly was when they were advertising the Emirates sponsorship renewal. And that was Myles Lewis-Skelly and Mikel Arteta. They were the two that was doing that, right? So I'm not easily jumped by a clickbait situation. Myles Lewis-Skelly is 19 years old. Bruno Guimaraes is 29 years old next month. Declan Rice is 26. And Zubimendi is 27. Right? So these are persons that are going to be on their way out of Arsenal, with the exception of Rice, in the next 3 years. Now, who's going to take up the mantle? You get where I'm coming from? So, if Arteta, which everybody knows, Jigga, Arteta is my boy, right? My guy. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, that's my coach. But I can tell you this much. If Arteta don't come in my team and mess it up in terms of sending our young talents that we're bringing through, like Myles Lewis-Skelly, you know what I mean? Through the door. I'd rather him go. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I'd rather him go because if you look at the talents that we have right now, we're talking about the likes of Myles Lewis-Skelly. We're talking about Ethan Nwaneri. We're talking about Dalman, Salman. If you look at these four, and whosoever is coming up, that look a young lad, whatever his name, you know what I mean? Yeah. We almost have a freaking starting 11 with our youngsters. You get where I'm coming from? So, yeah, bro, I'm not even playing, not even a little bit, with Myles Lewis-Skelly. There's not a single midfielder in Arsenal midfield team with what Myles Lewis-Skelly have. Yeah, not one.
That's true.
That's a unique, that's a different caliber of midfield. And I don't understand why the reports are out. I don't even care why the reports are out. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care, point blank. My thing is this. Myles Lewis-Skelly is the future of Arsenal. Yeah. And that is that. It's a generational talent. And I remember one of the persons said, there are what, 4 or 5 generational talent, or probably 6. Arsenal are freaking 4 of them. You know what I'm saying? Arsenal are 4 of them.
As well. Mm-hmm.
Arsenal are 4 of them. We have Max Dowman, we have Waneri, we have Salmon, and we have Myles Lewis-Skelly. Those are generational talents, bro. Whether people want to admit it or not. You get me? And it's okay. It shows the importance of other clubs being interested in them. I'm cool with that. As long as it's not something that is entertained by the club. They have to understand the importance of homegrown players to us, Arsenal fans. You want to sell somebody? Tell freaking Zubimendi. I love the guy, but guess what? You ain't going to sell Myles, bro. Get me? That's my concept. You know what I mean?
Johnny Boy, what do you think?
I was a little bit pissed off because I think the reason why I was pissed because I know Arsenal. Arsenal does very, very stupid things as a club. Like, seriously. Remember last season when we loaned out Ethan Waneri? Nobody saw that coming.
Yeah.
And we loaned him out. And the fact that, what's his name? Bruno is coming. We know Arteta. If there's one case against Arteta is that he hardly rotates. And I can see a scenario whereby he just sticks with Rice and Bruno for most part of the season without giving MLS and even Zubimendi chances except in the League Cup games. So I was reading that MLS is probably looking at it and saying, bro, this one Bruno is coming. I can see Bruno starting week in, week out, and I'm left on the bench to rot. Will I have game time? Because remember last season, there were rumors that he was going to be sold. So this is not like it's not like a new news about him getting sold. The same news was there last season when Zubimendi came on and when he was having less of the playing time that he was looking to leave. So I'm looking like, yo, is this a case whereby Arsenal is going to sell MLS? Remember, it's going to be pure profit as well, but see, that doesn't make any sense. Whenever Arsenal is buying players from those guys, we buy their worst players. And when they are buying from us, they're usually buying our best players. That's why I say it's a stupid. Arsenal always does stupid things because when we go to United and Chelsea, we get their draws. But when they come to Arsenal, they get our upcoming stars or our star players. So it makes no sense. But hopefully and thankfully, I think some reports have come out and say it's a lie. That it's not true. Arsenal is entertaining any offers. That the only offer they will entertain is something gigantic. Hopefully, maybe they're talking of 150. The only way I would consider selling MLS is you offer me like 150 because in the market where Fernandes is going for 85 million and Anderson is going for 117. I'm sorry, MLS is not going for anything less than 150. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So if you offer me 150, then I can consider saying, no, well, yeah, this money is too. I'm sorry, it's too good to turn down, and then we can use that to like make up the squad better. But hopefully they've come out to deny it, and also the big reporters have not come out to like say anything about it. Your own things and Fabrizio. So that makes me feel that maybe it's just fabricated rules. But hopefully MLS is here to stay. That's my take on it.
Dr. Tobes.
Well, I've heard what the two gentlemen have said, Riley and Johnny Boy. I partially agree and I mostly disagree.
I knew.
Because Riley is saying instead of MLS to go, Arteta should go. Come on, man, you're a Premier League winning manager. Let's stop that. That's just you are very, very. I don't know if you're serious or joking. I don't know, but either ways, no, that's like no, it doesn't make any sense. The Premier League winning manager should go because one 19-year-old wants to be sold. That's by the way. Generational talent, I don't see any of them as generational talents yet. First of all, Dowman he has no end product. That's not a generational talent. He doesn't know when to shoot, when to pass, when to cross. All he does is get us penalty kick, and he can run, he can dribble. All right, cool. But when he's running and dribbling, the only attribute that makes somebody a generational talent, that's number one.
So are you saying that Dowman is another Madueke?
Say that again? Yes, right now.
He's better than Madueke. No, he's better than Madueke. I'm sorry.
Right now he has only one goal last season. Madueke had more than one goal, 2 goals. So same. Yeah, we just have pace merchants in our team, people. We just have pace merchants. Ethan Waneri is a good finisher of the ball. He's not a good playmaker. So I don't know how that is a generational talent. The only person that is levels above them is MLS because he is calm and he knows when to like drag a foul. He knows when to pass, when to distribute the ball. I think in the Emirates Cup he played as a lone six, and he did very, very well. He did what Rice does, and he can adjust positions, right? So I give him that one. Myles Salmon also looks very, very good. Center back, he does great job. Right back, he does great job as well. So those two, I would say, levels above the other two. But in terms of whether it should be sold or not, I don't know if it should be sold or not, because I think Ethan is going to be sold. I think Fabio Vieira is going to be sold. I think Nelson is going to be sold. Those are midfielders that are going to be sold. So I don't think MLS is going anywhere. But if there is a huge offer of maybe 100 million plus, then we can consider that, because he's played in the final of the Champions League. He's played in the quarterfinals, semifinals. Like, he plays in high, intense games for Arsenal. So that is someone that should that has the mentality to play at the top level. So slap a good money on him if people want him. But I don't know if you'd be selling him to Manchester United. You can sell him to not Man U, not Chelsea. You can sell him outside of England, Premier League, no problem, but not to the Premier League rivals. That's what I'm going to say, because Man United finished third. If you are giving them MLS, it means you're giving them a weapon to challenge us. If you're selling them to Chelsea, you're giving them a weapon to challenge for top four. You don't equip your rivals. Arsenal can sign players from Chelsea, no problem, because the players are rubbish anyway. Chelsea's a selling club right now. They don't have. We don't even sell us. They are good players, like Johnny Boy said. So don't sell to them. Don't sell to United. If you sell outside the Premier League, good money, fair enough. But I don't want him to be sold, because MLS is my guy. Everybody knows MLS is my guy. I actually have a jersey of MLS in my house. That's how much I like the guy. But yeah, if he wants to be sold, sell him. I don't think a player is that greater than the club. You know, if you sell him, spend that money and give 200 million to Real Madrid, bring in Vini Jr. You know, spend the money
even after he signed a new contract.
Yes, signing a new contract means it's going to be more expensive than it was. That's what it means to me. If you give Real Madrid 200 million, I don't think they're going to reject it. You know, that's the way I see it. If you're spending the money wisely, fair enough. But if you're just selling him to balance the books, then no. That's my stance on it.
For me, I thought it was April's Fool's Day. You know, I really thought it was April's Fool's Day. I was like, nah, it's not happening.
But there was already links of MLS to Man U as soon as the season ended. It was already there. It's just coming to life now. So
even in January, when he wasn't getting playing time, there were links of him.
But this is Twitter, guys. I can just come up with something, and I can run with it. That is the problem with Twitter. For me, I feel like at the other side of the story, there is no smoke. There's no smoke without fire. Maybe something is cooking in there, because we struggle to sell players. Arsenal. That is the thing. We struggle to sell. I think our
it can also be the MLS team as leak this to the press so that he can negotiate a better deal. Who knows?
Because maybe they are saying
he just signed a new contract last summer.
Yes, he can sign. He's 19. He can sign as many as possible. If you give him a 20% pay rise, that's to sign a new contract. We extended Trossard last season. We didn't extend his contract. Give him a new contract, but only a pay rise. So there are different kind of contract talks that can go on, basically.
But basically, go ahead, Gina.
No, you go on.
I'm just saying, basically, the contract talks only pretty much go forward when the contract is at its end almost, or the player is substantially important to the club and they want to show some loyalty based on what is going on. MLS just signed a contract, and I think it's probably 5 years. So he's not in any position at all to bring Arsenal back to the table contract-wise. You know what I mean? So that's a no-no. Secondly, MLS camp has said that MLS wants to stay. Not Arsenal, MLS camp has said that MLS wants to stay, is going nowhere. So those rumors are not coming from MLS side. And if you know MLS and if you see MLS, you understand who MLS is. And when I tell you that MLS going nowhere and it's better if the coach go, at some point Arteta going to leave, He's going to leave at some point. When he feel like he gets what he wants to get, or he doesn't get what he wants to get, he's not staying. When a player will be loyal to a club for their whole career, the coach is not going to be, because their ambition is to conquer football. And in conquering
players
football,
are not loyal to the club. Players are loyal to the club as long as they can meet their needs.
I didn't say they're loyal. I said if or when. You know what I'm saying? It's under certain circumstances that this is the situation. And a player can be loyal to a club. You know what I mean? A player,
if you give them what they want, they'll be loyal. If you don't give them what they want, they're not going to be loyal.
Vini Jr. was loyal to Real Madrid. It doesn't matter what the situation was.
Right, if you're giving 15 million net, giving me 50 million net a year, I'm going to be loyal to you because nobody's giving me that money.
No, at the end of the day,
Mbappe was loyal to PSG until he didn't need to be loyal anymore. Like, it's loyalty, they're different.
Mbappe doesn't
There's
have a
a price to loyalty. They're all products.
Mbappe doesn't have a loyal bone in his body, bro. Mbappe is loyal to money. You know what I'm saying? Mbappe is loyal to money, nothing more. You get what I'm saying? But the Myles Lewis-Skelly situation is this. If you watch Myles and you look at him, last season Myles was not playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And instead of, as talented as he was, because we all know that Myles is a talent, instead of getting up and say, yo, boss, I need to go. I want to leave. If you're not playing me, I want to leave because Manchester United want me, this club want me, and he can get into a lot of teams. Myles Lewis-Skelly sat right there on the bench. And every single goal Arsenal scored, look at the bench, is the first one to get up, celebrate, and run to greet the players in celebration on the field.
Yeah.
Myles Lewis-Skelly was that.
The thing is, Riley, I don't disagree with you. Because that was my excuse for when people were saying, why is Ethan Nwaneri going on loan? I'm saying, compare him with Myles Lewis-Skelly. He wants to stay there. Ethan thinks already a superstar. He wants to play in the middle. He wants to play as a 10.
He does not think he's a superstar.
I disagree with that.
Bro, he's always frowning on the bench.
He's not doing that.
Yeah, but the difference, there's difference in attitude, though. You can agree. There's
But how you judge looking at the face?
Yes, there's difference in attitude. That's facts.
Right? And they're both young.
Understand this. Ethan was the poster boy in the academy growing up, not Myles.
True.
You know what I mean? Ethan was the poster boy. And Myles' attitude allows him to overshadow Ethan, because when Percy was talking
Ethan is
about
also
these
younger
two
guys, like this is
no, but
this,
he was
it's the same thing with Folarin Balogun.
It's
like,
just 1 year old. It's just 1 year younger.
There's so many examples. Flo Balogun that went to Monaco was the same thing. He felt was a superstar of the academy. I need to be playing regular football, but you're still developing. You're still developing.
Let me show you this. Ethan Nwaneri alone. Where did he went again? Marseille. Ethan Nwaneri alone to Marseille was a blessing in disguise. Let me tell you why. When Ethan was at Nwaneri, Arsenal fans, us, we were hyping him because he's a talent, bro. We can't deny that. Ethan is a talent.
A goal scorer. I'll give him
so
that, yeah.
we were hyping him. There's a certain type of Arteta football that I like, right? And the types of Arteta football that I like is I don't like this star-studded thing where you are just an attack and you don't defend. I don't dig that, right? In order to be a footballer, you have to be complete. And that's what Arteta is bringing to Arsenal. Everybody needs to be complete, so everybody needs to pull their weight. Ethan was not pulling his weight. And it was the same thing at Marseille. He went to Marseille, he scored on his debut, so hey, all the love and the glory was on him, right? A change of coach, change of atmosphere, right? Deservedly know what he was bringing to the table. So he probably was willing to compromise. The other coach wasn't. So what happened? He got dropped. He went through a hard time. Bro, when I look at Ethan at Marseille, his beard was like this. He was stressed. You know what I'm saying? And that was a good thing for him because sometimes you have to come out of your comfort zone to understand what you have.
Yeah.
Have you seen Ethan Nwaneri in these preseason games? It's a whole different footballer.
Yeah.
What Arteta wasn't getting him to do back then, he's doing now based on instinct. He's running back. He's tackling. I've seen Ethan Nwaneri won so much ball in one game, tackling, defending, than he did in his entire lifetime put together in all the games that he played.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes stuff happen and we may feel like he's going through a rough time. Sometimes, do you know how a eagle learned to fly?
Yeah.
Do y'all know? The man pushed that bitch.
We don't know.
The man pushed that bitch out of the nest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's either sink or swim, bro. You know what I mean? And that's what happened to Ethan Nwaneri. Myles, however, didn't have to go through that. Myles is an humble character, and Myles' humbleness, he sits there and he learns. He sits there and he learns. And to me, the less game times Myles get, and the more you put him through, it's like a diamond, man. The more it goes through, the more it's like a fine wine. You know what I mean? It just get better over time. You know what I mean? The more it goes through, the better it comes out. When I saw Myles sitting on that bench, going through what he was going through, I felt it for him.
What was he going through, bro? Like, you're making it seem like he was suffering.
Bro, he was not playing, bro. He was
not playing,
when you're a
but so
footballer,
was a lot of players were not playing. Arteta doesn't rotate much. Like Jenny Boy said, it doesn't
that is
rotate.
the problem.
That's the operation. That's why they push for more.
But you see, his patience paid off because in the tail end of the season, when people were facing
he didn't have any options, bro.
But
he was in the corner.
But let me ask you something.
What do you mean? What it can go both ways.
But
you can either say the manager was keeping him fresh, training him until that point.
It was not first. No.
Arteta was not.
It was not first situation, bro.
Oh, okay.
It was a situation where he sat there and he learned. He got hungry.
So you don't think you don't think Arteta was like putting the hunger and desire in him? No,
I'm not saying Arteta wasn't. I'm saying
that's what you guys are saying.
It wasn't a first situation.
No, Arteta was not giving him game time. That is why
Arteta did not give Norgard instead, and Norgard was a previous captain.
Yeah, we understand Norgard, bro, but Myles.
Arteta did not give Gabriel Jesus those chances either.
Why would we give Gabriel Jesus, bro? Why we need to give Gabriel
Jesus? But think about it from the point of view of a manager. These are senior players, right? Arteta always prefers senior players to play. When they're not performing, then he will go to the younger people.
We know this about Arteta a long time.
No, but how many times, guys, were we coming on this pod talking about Zubimendi and Declan Rice? Their legs are good. Week in, week out, we were mentioning.
Jiga, we agree with you, but you know your manager. Like with all of us should know Arteta by now. Arteta has a core group of guys he trusts with his life. Like it takes something drastic to happen before he makes changes, and that's what happened with Myles.
And
that's why
Zubimendi is seeing the handwriting on the wall.
Yeah,
Zubimendi is seeing the handwriting. That's why he's trying to go to Napoli now. There's links with Zubi to Napoli because he knows now I'll be the one sitting on the bench. Guimaraes is here. It's going to be Guimaraes and Rice.
You know, Arteta has a core group, and Arteta belong same to with Pep. They belong to the same school. That's why they always preach of they like low number of players in their squad. They don't like big squad. If you notice, most of it because they have a core group of players they trust. So they prefer to have, if you ask them, they prefer to probably have like 16 players or 17 players max in their team, not these 26, because those are the guys they trust the most. And which is what we criticize him for, is that trust your squad more. Because when you trust your squad more, when you need them in the crucial point, that's why we're complaining, bro, you don't play Norgard, which you brought in. We might need Norgard at some point in the season. What happens when you need him? He's not going to have the legs or the game time to come fresh. But luckily for us, MLS did, which is why we're happy, and that's why.
Which is why I'm happy with the mentality of MLS, because MLS could have easily down to sitting down on the bench, but he was patient, and when he was called upon, he showed up. And the people like them Norgard, when they were called upon, they were not fresh because their mindset was already gone. Or them Jesus or them Martinelli, when Martinelli was sitting on the bench, when it comes from the bench in the Premier League, it's not the same. You know, so we praise MLS for his attitude. I'm happy. I want him to stay. All I'm saying is, if he's sold, please sell him outside the Premier League.
That's not.
And for good money, just for good money too.
That's not just attitude, though. You know what I mean? That's not just attitude. That's also love. That's desire. That's determination.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When look at Eze, for example. Arteta wanted a certain style from Eze in a certain way. We all know Eze. Eze is the star of Crystal Palace. He sit there, wait on the ball, he gets it, and he make magic happen. In Arsenal team, it was not so. You know what I mean? He loses the ball, he doesn't track back. What happened? He was sitting on that bench for months. Right? Didn't he come back as a different player?
That was not fair. That was not fair.
No, you can't say it's not fair. Everybody has to put their weight in the team.
I mean, it's paid off at the end.
How many games, bro? How many games?
That's the reason why we're champions now, bro. Everybody has to pull their weight in the team.
He paid up, Giga. You can't argue that he paid up because the same way MLS
everybody has to pull their weight.
The same way MLS came into the team
at the games were too much, guys. How
many games did the same thing. Remember, towards the end of the season,
there's no way you're going to be dribbling a ball, losing your ball, dribbling your ball, losing your ball, and standing there smiling off your face like you think it's funny. It's a football, bro. This ain't no comedian show.
But if Kai Havertz misses, he's not dropping. He's gonna play Kai Havertz. He will never punish. He has his favorites. Anyway, let's move on. This is
Kai Havertz trap back and Kai Havertz tackle. You see, you have to understand the difference. If you misses, you misses. We're talking about the ground foundation of how Arteta plays. We're talking about getting back, tracking your man, making sure these simple things happen. Kai Havertz have these things, and people don't understand. That's why Kai Havertz don't get dropped.
Nah,
You know what I
and
mean?
it's going to be in the midfield now.
Let me ask you
He
something.
also
What's the
misses a
difference?
lot of chances.
What's
He
the
also
difference
misses a lot
between
of
what's
chances.
the difference between Kai Havertz and Vinny? What's the difference?
There's a big difference, bro.
No, in terms of goal scoring, Vinny missed 16,000 chances before he scored one just the same. But he's gonna score. Come on, bro. Let's be real about the situation.
Vinny
Vinny
misses
missed a lot of chances. But the thing about it is this: he's always gonna get them, so he's gonna score.
I feel like Havertz misses more chances than Vinny.
Havertz misses
more chances.
Don't talk about Gyökeres, bro. Don't talk about Gyökeres, bro. Please don't go to Gyökeres. You know, you have not talking about Madueke. You know, you have not spoken about your guy Madueke.
Johnny boy, leave Madueke. Okay?
This is Madueke Defense League. This guy.
Madueke is a heart attack waiting to happen.
Bro, what can I say? I like a baller. He has no end product, but he's a baller. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna go around that.
Just like Darman. Darman is a baller.
He has zero end product.
No. Don't.
You're going too far now.
Yeah.
You're going too far. You don't have the
no problem. People see it. You people see it. The thing is, everybody likes.
I think you're misdiagnosing that one.
No. Everybody likes the new shiny toy. I'm not trying to critique.
He's not a new shiny
toy.
This
dude been playing basketball for 3 years now.
I know he's 16.
Since he was 15.
14, he's going to grow. He's going to learn. He's going to grow. But when people talk about him like he's
like Yamal. He's not even quarter of Yamal yet.
You understand?
Bro,
he can hold the ball. He can dribble. He's got pace, but he has pillow foot. He can't really shoot.
Yeah, his decision making needs to improve.
He's seen lots of coaching.
16, guys. He's 16, guys.
Yeah, but I'm saying Arsenal fans are putting too much pressure on him, though. That's the point we're trying to make.
No, but
a lot of Arsenal fans put him.
But,
I'm telling you, a lot of Arsenal fans put him with the same pedestal as Yamal, which is wrong because Yamal's.
People are saying that Darman right now is better than Saka, is better than Martinelli.
I ain't nobody saying that, man. That's not true.
Riley, we know we have like that. I'm telling you,
better than Saka. Arsenal fans will say that.
I'm telling you, Arsenal fans. Bro, there are some Arsenal fans that are comparing to Yamal. I'm telling you, some Arsenal fans comparing to Yamal.
My Twitter, we are seeing the same people, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
you hear them.
Some Arsenal fans comparing to Yamal. I probably just feel
that stuff because I have never heard that. I heard they say it's good. It's probably
I've seen.
He's the most technical player in the Arsenal team. There's a prominent guy. I don't want to call his name. That says he's the most technical player in the Arsenal team right now.
Dortmund against Girona irritates me a lot. He did a lot of good stuff, but he loses the ball more than everybody else on the field.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
and that's why Arteta don't even make him defend. Arteta just keeps him up top. Like everybody else defend, but when Darman is there, it doesn't tell Darman to defend. Just stay up there, be our outlet. Again, that's all part of coaching. He's going to learn, he's going to grow, but this is patience. You know, you have to build the patience basically.
Anyway, let's touch on the preseason, guys. What are your thoughts on the preseason? Should we be worried? You know, considering three goals back-to-back games, and our defense is looking a bit shaky. Of course, the players are still just getting their feet warmed up. But should we be worried? Because I remember last season we lost to Tottenham as well, and everyone went up winning
as well too. We lost to Villarreal as well.
Yeah, we lost 2 back-to-back, just the same as this one.
Yeah. But we have considered a bit more goals.
I don't pay too much attention to preseason. I always see preseason as trying to get your players ready for the season. The results don't really matter. In as much as you want to win, but the result is not what you're looking at. You're looking at performances of players, what's their fitness level, getting your ideas across your players, new formation and all like that. And if you notice, most of our first team players were not available. So that's not a good barometer to judge the team.
Let's see what
midfield basically was not available throughout the whole preseason.
I think we can say more after the Community Shield. Because that's a serious game. It's still preseason, but it's a serious game.
Yeah, it's like
we can use that one to judge a bit more. So everything else.
We have to be fair though. Really. Last year wasn't a World Cup year. You know what I mean? And therefore the players were back probably beginning of the preseason, and we pretty much almost have our starting 11s there. You know what I mean? So it was a better production from what was going on. This year, the first 2 games pretty much it was the kids. You know what I mean? And the first game, the kids show a beautiful character of themselves. You know what I mean? They show what they was about, and they show the desire and the hunger. You know what I mean? The last 2 games was 1 and 2 senior players coming back in. Rusty, as you can see, Gabriel is a beast in our defense. And Gabriel is a lion that looks like a kitten. You know what I mean? So that just shows you the difference in what's going on. Yes, I'm saying so. I'm not really. I don't like conceding goals. Let me tell that Cole, because I've gotten spoiled. You know what I mean, to not concede goals. So it doesn't matter who is in my defense. I don't want to see goals going beyond my keeper.
True.
You know what I mean? And that just led me to say this. You know what I mean? I think Kepa need to go, bro. Kepa is hurting my head.
I think it's not only you. The whole Arsenal fan base knows Kepa needs to leave.
Kepa is hurting my head, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Kepa is hurting my head.
That's why I said Arsenal always like to buy draws from Chelsea, because anybody's knowing Kepa from his Chelsea days, there was no reason why Arsenal should have gone for Kepa.
Right now, the third tries to keep a lot better than Kepa.
That time they said,
and he's not good as well. He's also not good. So, we're just praying, Arsenal fans, that hopefully nothing happens to Raya, because if anything happens to Raya, my God, we're in serious trouble.
So should we be signing a defender?
Definitely 100%, because Saliba is not going to be fit till like January. So we definitely need a defender. That's for sure. You can't trust Timber. Nobody knows when Timber is going to be back, because even Arteta said
they said weeks out.
He's training, but we're not sure when he's going to come back. He's just back training.
Ben White is playing right now, but we know he's going to get
Ben White you can't trust as well. So basically, you're just relying on Gabriel, Hincapié, and probably Califuria and Mosquera. That's 4. I'm sorry, that doesn't
and
do.
Myles Lewis sometimes.
Yeah, but you don't want to put too much pressure on Salmon. So I don't want to count Salmon. So what we need a centre back. I don't know. Now I'm hearing that we're linked with
for me, I'm thinking we need the right back. For me, I think we need the right back.
But I can understand why he's going for Konza, though. Now I understand, because Konza can play right back and centre back. So he covers 2 positions for Arsenal. So I can understand the reasoning behind that. My problem is I won't be paying 60 million for Konza, because I don't want to see where you buy Konza for 60 million and it's going to affect our attacking signings. I don't want that. That's my problem with that kind of signing.
This English
if it's not going to affect our signing,
expensive.
if it's not going to affect our signing attackers, because I still think we need 2 attacking signings. If it's not going to affect it, fine. But if it's going to affect it, I'm sorry, just go for right back. And then Bond.
For me, I feel like a right back is better, because all the defenders we have are basically center
I know that. But the problem, White has really played as
play
left.
Yeah.
White has
so
really played as
the
centre
right
back for a long while.
So if Ben White is going to be alone, unless you want to put Declan Rice there, and Mosquera is going to replace Saliba.
Please don't play with me.
No, please don't. I don't like taking Rice away from the middle. We've seen scenarios of that happening, and it cost us. We saw it against the West Ham game. It nearly cost us the West Ham game when your manager decided to take Rice away from the middle and push him to right
even
back.
United as well.
Yeah, so it doesn't work. Rice is best playing in the middle. Don't move away from the middle, please. Don't even try it. It makes. I know we have Bruno now, but I still wouldn't want to experiment to that level. So better get a centre back or get a right back, and you can move your Timber and your White to centre back.
So right now, what will be the starting lineup for defense right now? Who's replacing Saliba? You put in Mosquera?
It's probably Mosquera.
Hincapié. No, it's going to be Calafiori, Hincapié, Gabriel, Ben White.
So you're playing 2 left. Okay.
Hincapié, Calafiori, Gabriel.
Yes. And if things are not working, because Gabriel also needs a rest, whether I would like it or not. So Gabriel have to play a bit, and then you sub with Mosquera at some point, or either or. We also know Calafiori will get injured at some point. So
confirm.
Yeah. So we need Mosquera.
Let's go to the attack. I think the main issue is the attack. Last season I didn't think I think we were almost close with City with the goals, but I think our attack needs a little bit of refreshing, especially
we need a system change, not really a refreshing. We need to be more expressive rather than defensive. That's what we need to be. We need the guy.
Do you think Arteta is going to change? That's the problem. But the truth about even if we change our system, I don't still trust our attackers. That's the problem.
Yeah, that is the problem.
Trust them.
If you get the ball quicker to Gyökeres more often than not, I'm sure we'll get more goals.
for sure, but I don't.
If you
like.
play, if you play 4-4-2,
I'm sorry, but I don't. I've got to the stage, but I don't trust Martinelli no longer. And it's obvious the manager doesn't.
In my head, I'm not counting Martinelli.
And it's obvious the manager also doesn't trust him as well. Yeah. Solis, I don't want to put pressure on him.
I was going to ask Solis, what are your thoughts on Solis?
Right now, it's a mixed match.
Player. That's why I look at him right now. He's a good squad player, and that's why we need to get somebody that's going to be starter
at least.
Because what you want to do is to make Solis, put too much pressure on Solis, come into the league, and automatically put that pressure on him. That's not fair on him.
So are you taking Pedro Neto?
No way. Hell no.
Why?
Why would I take Neto, bro? I'm tired of taking. I just said it at the beginning. I'm tired of taking Chelsea's draws.
I'm looking at Riley's face. Riley.
If you're not going, listen. If you're not going to Chelsea and getting Joao Pedro, then then don't get anybody from Chelsea. The only player I'm taking from Chelsea is Joao Pedro. That's the only player I'm taking because he's definitely going to improve Arsenal's attack. He's the only player from Chelsea I'm taking.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I love Joao Pedro, but I'm so sick and tired of Chelsea player. I don't even want Joao Pedro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand you, Riley. I don't blame you.
I've seen Chelsea player coming to Arsenal. You know what I mean? We're no longer a retirement home for players.
Yeah.
We're the Premier League champions.
Now. Exactly.
You know what I mean? We are the Premier League champions. We're not going into teams to take out their players that they want to get rid of anymore. We go to Newcastle and we take Bruno.
Confirm.
We go to Real Madrid and we shake the house until the president gives Vinny Jr. what he wants. That's the level that we are at now. You know what I mean? I no longer want to see us linked with a single player from Chelsea Football Club, no matter how good they are. You know what I'm saying? No matter how good they are. Because at the end of the day, as good as they are, it's just going to be deja vu all over again. Every time we sign a player, we're going to be thinking about William. We're going to be thinking about Peter Cech. We're going to be thinking about Nana Madueke. It's just going to be a total headache.
Yeah, and for me right now, Jiga, I just want goal scoring forwards, and Pedro is not one. Right? Zolis, you can give him, even if he needs time to bed in, he has output. So it will come in at some point. Same with Gyökeres had output. I want goal scoring forwards. I don't want anyone that gets to the byline.
So then, based on what you said, are you in support of this Alvarez chase though? Because Alvarez doesn't really give you output.
Alvarez gives you versatility.
Yeah, he does, but he's more about output. That's why I was asking that question, right?
No, Alvarez for me, I feel like he's more like Havertz. Their profiling is more like the same with Havertz.
Exactly. Like
and
it's obvious that it seems Arteta likes those kind of forwards that can. They're more like all-rounders.
This is my thing. There's no room in the squad for Julian Alvarez, Gabriel Jesus, and Kai Havertz.
Oh, Jesus is going. I think I saw something today. Napoli.
Yeah, they're linked with Napoli.
It's been linked with a lot of persons. They ain't gone nowhere yet. Until they tell us bye-bye, then I'm good. It's been linked with them.
Because the salary is very, very high.
Exactly.
Salary is high.
You know what I mean?
Man.
All right, let's take out Gabriel Jesus out of the picture. Kai Havertz and Alvarez are similar players.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we don't need both of them. So if we're going to freshen up, as much as I love Kai Havertz because I think he's a very intelligent player and support, switching for Kai Havertz, switching for Julian, then they're talking about, I'm not a Victor Gyökeres fan, people. Everybody can tell you this. Jigga can tell you that. I'm not a Victor Gyökeres fan. But my thing is this. We've been hearing these rumors about.
But you like Madueke, very, very surprising. But yeah, go ahead.
No, because as I tell you, I like skillful players.
Good point, Dr. Too. That is a good point, Dr. Too. That is a good point.
Players. Victor Gyökeres is good as skillful, not any of that.
21 goals, 21 goals.
He's just a goal scorer.
I love
21 goals.
Yeah, 21 top-ins with some penalties. It's okay. It's okay.
Nah, goals, bro. Don't say it.
I'm just saying, 21 top-ins
against
with some
Spurs was not a
penalties.
tap-in. At least Spurs off the top of my head was not a tap-in.
Okay. So
Madrid was not a tap-in.
Bro, the man of tap-ins through his ears. The man of
goals. Bro,
even against Fulham wasn't a tap-in.
Bro, the man of goals that passed the defender twice and just hit on him and go into the back of the net and celebrating like he meant that.
Ian Wright for Arsenal got a lot of tap-ins and it's our second.
Yeah, but that's what the goal scorer is all about, though.
But the point I was making is this. Victor Gyökeres is a out-and-out striker. You know what I'm saying? Kai Havertz and Alvarez are false 9.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So why are you going to swap a out-and-out striker for a false 9 when we have 2 false 9 at the club already? You get what I'm saying? So if you want to improve that much, and you feel like you're going to improve, size him up with somebody that is playing the same place that he's playing. Is he better than Kai Havertz? You know what I mean? This is what you need to look into and then decide, okay, is it worthwhile bringing in? Is he better than Kai Havertz? Probably yes. He's a better finisher.
For me, I was saying what? Swap Kai Havertz and Julian Alvarez. That would be a better team.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
we also need an aerial threat, and Havertz is not one. Kai Havertz is sometimes. So
this is where Merino comes in, because to me, Merino, I think this season should be.
I was waiting on somebody to call a kid name. I was waiting on somebody to call a kid name.
Merino is the perfect fall for Arteta's system if he's not buying any striker. Merino is
Merino is going to be Odegaard's substitute. Let's
I know, but like in terms of IQ,
I don't think so. You know why?
Watch this space. Merino 4-3-3. 4-3-3.
Did you all see? Where did Merino play? Where did Merino play in Spain game? Marino was a false 9 in all those games.
False 9.
He was a false 9, and that's where you're going to be. You realize there's no real rush in buying a striker? Just realize, Arteta, there's no rush in buying a striker. Just realize it.
Yes, because
Marino is the best damn striker. Listen, man, it's Marino, Kai Havertz, and Gyökeres. Do it in the card order.
Okay.
Do it in the card order. It's Marino, Kai Havertz, and Victor Gyökeres. At the end of the day, when those two was out, Marino led that line, and I don't think we lost a game until
even last season as well. 2 seasons ago.
We didn't lost a game until they came back. So if you're talking about a striker, bro, I don't care. Marino gets us goals, and that's the goal pound. That's where you go for a goal striker.
I'll happily do the Havertz and Alvarez swap. Honestly,
I'll do it. I'll do it, bro. I'll do it
because I think Havertz, to me, Havertz has reached his ceiling for Arsenal.
I'll do it.
Has reached his ceiling for Arsenal.
I think they are talks of
renewal. I love him so much. That's the problem.
I'll do it. I love him, but
he's not doing it.
That's the problem. And my issue with Havertz is now he's getting to his final 2 years of
Victor Gyökeres. I just sell it because I just want to sell it.
Arsenal has 2 options now. It's either you give him a new contract or you sell him because he's going to his final 2 years of his contract for Havertz. So I don't know.
Havertz love it. He'll sign a new contract in a heartbeat. Havertz love it.
No, I think there's already talks of extending his contract.
Which to me doesn't make any sense. Havertz is somebody you actually sell. Like if you look at your players to try and sell,
because your manager loves him. What are you talking about? Like
but we're trying to say if you're desperately wanting Alvarez, it makes no sense to have Alvarez, Havertz, and Merino in the same squad. It makes no sense.
We are Arsenal fans, right? We know every season there is one key player we are always linked to from the starting to the end. They are never going to get. This season is Julian Alvarez, right?
And Vinny.
Yes, and Vinny. The previous season is always Rafael Leo or whatever. Every season we have Rafael.
Last season was Rodrigo. Rodrigo was last season. Rodrigo.
Oh,
Rodrigo.
Yeah, we always have one that's linked. We're not getting those ones.
No, but for Vinny,
we have Merino, we have Havertz. We're not going for Julian Alvarez. We need a left winger. We're going to either get a left winger or Martinelli stays, and then we'll get a defender.
Actually, I heard Martinelli is actually leaving to Galatasaray. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yeah, I saw the links. I saw the links. How much is it?
Like 50 million. Hopefully,
why do we struggle to sell players? I don't understand.
Because
I think it's because of our wages. Our wages are a stumbling block.
Martinelli is not leaving to Galatasaray. Martinelli has been linked to Galatasaray. It's a difference.
but it's very obvious that Arsenal want to sell him.
No, it's not. It's not. Obviously, Arsenal will only sell Martinelli if they find somebody that they want to put over on that left wing.
Arsenal found him. They found the person. The issue, but the issue Arsenal is having, like Arsenal trying to do
Bacola will probably hijack Bacola. Just watch.
Bro,
I think Arsenal trying to do
something. Bacola actually better than Martinelli though.
It's just a fresh face for me. I'm done.
Better than Martinelli.
No, but the truth about Riley is I'm done with Martinelli.
My friend.
Yeah, I'm done
with Martinelli. I am done. So fresh face fresh chance.
The truth about it, if we are going by our manager is also.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is me, right? I'm not a Premier League champion, right?
Mhm.
And I'm used to winning trophies. You know what I mean? And I can be as cold as you can be when it comes on to players. My thing is this. I don't move on a player just for moving on sake. I'm not doing like for like. You know what I mean? I'm doing better. You know, Barcola to me is not better than Martinelli. They're the same. They're in the same category, bro. Barcola
You are not doing
in-
like for like.
Barcola-
Arteta does like for like.
Barcola
Riley,
plays-
Riley,
Riley,
Barcola.
hold on, watch this. Barcola plays in the French league, right?
Nah,
Who are
Barcola
the
Is he
teams?
quick?
Who are
Yes.
the teams?
Barcola is-
Is
Does he
Martinelli
understand
quick?
space?
Is
Yes.
Martinelli
Does he
quick?
track
Is
back?
he
Yes.
more skillful? Yes. Is he more skillful?
Yes.
Yes. He's more skillful as
All
well.
of that.
Let
He
me
can
see.
dribble.
And the truth about
Barcola
it,
can dribble past the defender.
Exactly.
Martinelli
Barcola,
cannot
And he
dribble
can
past
no,
the
that's not true. No.
He can
Barcola
finish.
he can run past a defender.
no,
That's-
he
No,
can
no,
dribble.
he can
No,
dribble past the
Martinelli.
defender. What are you talking about? When was the
Bro,
last time
I'm
Martinelli
It's
dribbled past?
it's part of skill too.
If you look at
That's
the
what
whole
Madueke does.
situation,
Don't forget the
if you
Madueke
look at the whole
that's what Madueke
situation with
does.
Barcola and Martinelli, and I mean, Martinelli had a poor season last season. We all understand that. It was
For
hard.
2 years, not just last season, 2 years.
No,
back to back.
last
No,
season
I
was
would
last
say three.
season was a means to sell him, and I get it. Because
Nah,
last season,
I
he
think
scored
last
one
season
goal,
he had one goal, right? Yeah.
one goal in the entire
One
Premier
Premier
League. I
League
get
goal.
it. One goal.
Yeah,
I
last
get it.
season
You
was
know what I mean? I do get it. You get me? But you have to have somebody that you know you can actually count on in that left wing position. You know what I mean? I just think Barcola is just another Martinelli, probably with a better end product at times.
That's all I need.
And that's all
I
we
just
need.
need that.
Occasionally.
That's all we need.
That's
You
all
know
we need.
what I
I
mean?
think.
Occasionally.
Keyword is end product. That's the key.
Occasionally.
Something Madueke does not have.
We need that occasional. If he can
Bro,
give
we're on the
us
left hand
this thing,
side. We're on the
If
left
I-
hand side. Don't you reach over to the right.
if he can give us another 13, 14 goals like he did PSG last season in the league,
He ain't gonna
that's
give us
really
that.
good.
Because he's playing against different competition. He's playing against different teams.
But
There's
we
one
see,
team.
but
There's
we see
one
Barcola.
team. There's
But
one
we see
team in France.
Barcola against English teams in the Champions
There's
League.
one
and he
team in
does well.
France. Who gonna beat PSG to the competition in France? Who
No,
gonna do it?
but let's take away the French league. Let's look at them in the
No,
Champions.
let's take Champions League, bro.
Because
Even
they face
even look at the
English
World Cup as well. What Barcola in the World Cup, his position, the position is taken.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
come on, bro. Martinelli doesn't have that
At all.
ball knowledge.
And even
Hold on,
and
so
even our
let's see.
manager,
Hold on,
even
hold on.
Arteta is
Let me
done
go
with
back- let
Martinelli.
me go back
He's
to
showing
Doctor.
it literally. We
Let
see
me
it
go back
every
to
time. He
Doctor.
shows it.
Doctor just said that Martinelli doesn't have that ball knowledge.
He doesn't.
Did you watch Martinelli in the World Cup?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
You did watch Martinelli in the World Cup?
Yes.
And did you see where he was playing?
Yeah, he was playing like
he was
like
playing
down the
behind the
middle,
striker,
almost-
basically.
yeah, behind the
And,
striker,
and did you
almost in the
see
middle.
how he was playing?
But
Did
Arteta
you
was
see
not
the-
going to play him
did-
there.
did
That's
you
the
see
thing.
the-
Bro,
Did you
we're
see-
talking about
No, we're
Arteta
talking
here.
about ball knowledge. We're talking about ball knowledge.
No,
Yes.
in Brazil he's playing. In
positions.
Brazil he's
Did
playing well.
you
In
see
Brazil
the
he's playing
positions
well.
that he take up?
Yeah, in
Anyway,
Brazil.
I
he's
agree
playing
with
well.
But you know,
I
for
agree
Did
the-
with
you see the goal
But
that
the
he
issue is
scored?
that Brazil is
Did
different
you
from
see the
Arsenal.
run that he made to make space and find himself in the position to score
Yes.
that goal?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're talking about what you just said. We're
But,
talking
but
about
you know,
ball
guess
knowledge.
what? But guess what? Guess what? That's where Arteta plays him as well in the Premier League. It starts on the left, but it's mostly drifting to the center of
No,
the pitch.
in
And what does he do?
19, but he was actually
nothing.
playing there. The overload that Martin has to do for Arsenal is crazy because he has to do that wing. He has to come inside, get back on that wing and defend.
And guess who
Yeah.
does it without
That's
stress?
a lot of load, bro.
Guess who does it without
Yes, to
stress?
defend a lot.
Barcola.
Barcola.
Barcola don't do all
Barcola
that
does
defending,
it
bro.
with ease.
Barcola do not
No,
do all
Barcola
that
does
defending.
not defend.
Barcola don't
He does.
come
Wait,
from- and he
bro.
don't cut inside either. He
Eric,
stays on that
you know
wing.
what Enrique said about his team?
He stays on that wing.
Eric
He's
is
playing that
just a
way.
better Arteta. He said for his team, everybody, there's no big boy in his team. Everybody must try. But even Dembele said it. So back, that's one myth you guys have to remove. Barcola defense. Everybody PSG defense. If you don't do that for Enrique, you're out of the team.
They defend as a unit. Yeah, there's a unit.
Bro,
So-
Martinelli is one of the best defending Arsenal team.
No doubt, no doubt. Which
No,
to
that's
me
no
as well,
doubt.
which
You laugh, but
which,
it's
which,
serious.
which has killed his
I'm
game.
being factual.
Unfortunately, that has killed his game. But the truth about it, I don't think
That's
it's
my
going to return.
point.
For me,
But
I
the
will
problem
always,
is that
I
we
will
have
always
to
go,
upgrade.
I
Just
will- I
like you
will
said,
go
we're
back.
champions now. We have to upgrade. Martinelli to me Martinelli is like a Zinchenko. Zinchenko was good for a period. Arsenal went up a level. Unfortunately, he's going to come to that level, and that's where we are with Martinelli.
And Martinelli has already said his farewell end of the season. Go and look at his post after the Champions League. You've been my family for the last couple of years.
I think Martinelli is going. I think he's leaving.
Gone.
There was one thing in that post that I take out. There was one specific thing in that post that I read. You know what he said?
What does he say?
He said, "I've been here before, Arteta."
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's time to go.
That means guess what?
That means it's time to go.
That means I'm not allowing you to push me out. I've been here before you.
Okay. You think that he's going to be raised his shoulder against Arteta? Under Concrete and Josh Concrete.
No, don't get me wrong, you know. The coach is a coach, but I'm just saying you have to understand passion. When you listen to Martinelli, he loves the club. What Martinelli said, he even care about the pay. He said, "Just give me a pen."
But that's a lie, though, Riley. That's what they always say. But you know that's a lie. If he doesn't care about the pay, why didn't he reduce his? Why did he ask for such wages, though?
No, because he can.
That's what I'm saying. So if the wages don't matter, then you should sign a new contract staying on your same wage.
Do you think Vinny Jr. didn't care about the club? Do you think Vinny didn't care about Real Madrid?
He did.
Okay, but yet still he hold him at ransom for the wages that he wanted.
Yeah, he did, no doubt. But guess what's going to happen? If Madrid, do you think Madrid didn't give him that money, he would have left. He would have left.
Bro, trust me, Vinny Jr. was going nowhere because Madrid was always going to give him what he needed to stay. And
no, we knew Madrid was going to give him because the pressure.
We were the one that caused the pressure on Madrid. If we didn't come in with the pressure, Vinny Jr. would have subsided. It is what it is. We came in with the pressure.
I just know the person.
But Vinny Jr. has been at Real Madrid since he was 18 years old. So he has Real Madrid DNA in him.
Yeah,
he was never going to leave like that, bro.
But the difference between Vinny and Martinelli is that Vinny, like you said, has been in Madrid for a long time. He has grown, and then Mbappe just comes in.
Ballon d'Or nominee.
And Mbappe just comes in and ends way higher than him. So I can understand why he was upset with that, because I'm like, I took you guys to 2 Champions League, almost 3 La Ligas, and here's the guy that just come in. He has not even achieved up to what I've achieved, and you just give him, that kind of a distance. And Madrid literally broke their distance because they never did it for Ronaldo. What they did for Mbappe, they never even did for Ronaldo, which is giving Mbappe
Ronaldo was signed for money, and Mbappe was signed for free.
Vinicius Junior
talk about like image, because Vinicius stuff was not even much about the salary. It was more about his image rights. That was where the issue was. And Mbappe was taking almost 80% basically. And Vinny was like, nah, that doesn't make any sense.
The whole thing with Vinny was about respect, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Respect. They didn't show him no respect. So guess what? He bullied them into doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Using Arsenal, basically. Using Arsenal.
Martinelli cannot bully anybody. Scoring 1 Premier League goal, 1 season.
But Martinelli cannot bully Arsenal, that's the truth.
Like, 5 goals in 2 seasons, bro.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me misunderstand with Martinelli. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that Martinelli has been here for a while, and we know Martinelli has a ceiling that he hasn't reached. And I've been saying it for a while now. Probably the best situation for Martinelli to get to the level that he needs to get is to take on a different chapter. You know what I mean?
Exactly, because, and which is what we're saying. So we're in the same boat today.
To me, if you look back on the 23-24 season, is it 23-24, 22-23? That's it to where we 22-23. I think Martinelli was better than Saka in that season. But where did they
were on par? They were on par to me.
Where did they all go wrong? Where did it? No, Martinelli was better than Saka, bro. Martinelli was a beast.
15 goals. And then I think 14 goals, 13 assists. That's different, bro.
Yeah,
that's different level of gravy.
Martinelli was a beast, bro. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, where did it all go wrong? Where did it go wrong? It's like he stopped trying. What happened? You know what I mean?
Definitely the system change didn't help. The system change didn't help.
We are against the system.
That's what I'm saying. Probably sometimes you just need.
But the truth about it, like you said, Arteta, I don't think Arteta is going to return to that system. It's hard. So if the system is not going to change drastically, the only thing that can change is the players. That's why we're saying it's time for Martinelli to move on. Because even to me, I think Dr. Rose will agree with me. I've clamored that Martinelli should be moved to the middle, but Arteta doesn't seem to want to try that. So if he's not going to try that, the best option for him is to let him go.
But look, again, for me, I always look at it from the point of view of the manager, right? The manager will look at it this way: we are creating chances for you. Does Martinelli have lots of chances? Yes. Is he taking them? No. So it's not about moving him to the middle. Even if I move you to the middle, you're having lots of chances on the left. You're not taking it. So why should I move you to the middle where you're not taking your chances from the left? It doesn't make any sense. Now,
remember he cost us against
like Riley said,
Brentford last season. Cost us against Nottingham Forest. I can't forget those 2 chances.
Goals.
He cost us against Brentford and Nottingham Forest. Win those games, we would have comfortably won the league. I
agree with that, man. Like,
what's the solution? We take Rashford or what? What do we do now?
No, I'll keep quiet now. No, Johnny Boy love Rashford. Go ahead, Rashford. Go ahead.
No, not Rashford. No, but Dr. Don't say on me. I didn't say I love Rashford. I said if you can't get Vini, which was my first choice, and you can't get Yildiz and Bakula, then I don't mind Rashford on loan. I didn't even say buy him. I said loan because I believe next summer.
I can't believe that I'm a panel with Arsenal fans talking about taking Rashford.
No, listen to my.
You know what I mean?
It's only one. It's only two. The 2 people at the top. Only two people at the top.
Listen to my take. You take
I'm taking Rashford, guys. I'm taking
and
Rashford.
Then next summer, because next summer definitely the left hand
don't do
better.
Hey, yeah. I'm a core Arsenal fan, you know. You know where Rashford make his debut?
Against Arsenal, yeah.
You know who scored his debut goal on?
2 goals against Arsenal, remember?
Okay, bro. I don't play them games, bro.
But guess what? It comes to Arsenal helps us with the Champions League. You forget that. Trust me, you will forget about that. Rashford scores the winner in the Champions League and win, and you're lifting the trophy with 2 big years.
I don't even forget about that. I'll tell him lift it and go. You know what I'm
That's why he's on loan, though. That's why he's on loan.
Nah, bro, I don't play them.
I don't want to buy him.
It's just like Arsenal taking Ryan Sterling, bro. Y'all remember when Ryan Sterling was at Liverpool?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember one day they go to Ryan Sterling and ask if he's going to sign for Arsenal, and he laughed.
Exactly.
He laughed.
But I don't.
Arsenal went and signed that.
But you know why I don't put stock into that? Players always do that. It's like players come out and say, "Oh, this club is the best club in the world." And then next moment they are moving.
When it come out,
remember Marco, you're big enough.
Remember
when Marco signed for Chelsea? Remember what he said? He said Chelsea is the biggest club in London. Remember he saying that?
Fine. That's the difference. Then when somebody asks if they're going to play for Arsenal, you laugh at them.
Yeah, but he's in Liverpool.
Move on.
I understand that. He's been.
No, you shut up and you move on. You laugh at them. That means Arsenal is beneath you. That's what you're telling me. No, you're in a slumber. You become a bum. We're not as good as you was no more. And then you want to put on our jersey?
What about Nico Williams?
What
about Nico Williams?
No. I'm a Spanish guy, but I don't want Nico Williams. I'm sorry.
So for this one, instead of Williams, I'll take Rashford. If that's my option.
I'll take Nico over Rashford any day. I ain't gonna lie.
Williams of 2 years ago, 3 years ago, yes, but not Williams now.
Williams doesn't have end products, guys.
No, he doesn't
have end products. So
we don't need the boat for Williams has saved a long time. It's like Modric. Will you go back for Modric? No way.
Rashford still give me nightmare. I remember laying on my bed watching that game. Rashford make his debut when he scored, bro.
A long time ago. Let it go. Let it go.
Rashford always scores against Arsenal. He needs to retire. Rashford always scores.
He needs to retire at Manchester United. That's what he needs to do.
No, for me, I always look at. I want goal scoring forwards. If people are saying Gyökeres does not get enough goals, Saka right now is on a slump. We don't know if he's going to come back up. Hopefully, he does. Doesn't get enough goals. Madueke does not get enough goals. Zolis will need time to gel. I will need someone that will come and get goals, bro. I need goals. We don't have goals from our midfield.
Or if you cannot provide goals, provide assists, like crazy assists. I can manage that, which is why to me Yildiz, and I want a left winger, like you said, who can take the stress out of the right hand side. Because if you have that, which is why I wanted Vini. Because if you get somebody like a Vini, all of a sudden now they can't double up on Saka because Vini is going to be dangerous on the left. Yeah. So now if you get somebody like a Yildiz can take on his man. He can score goals as well. So the only issue I'm having with Yildiz now is the fact that he's coming from the Italian league. Yeah. Why trust him to like blend into the Premier League? That's the only unknown.
And they're saying he's not for sale as well.
Bro, everybody's for sale. It's just money.
Exactly. Just how much.
All you eventually just tell you, bring up the money. I will sell him for the right price.
And what I think is we cannot play the same style of football again this season for the 4th season in a row.
No, we can't.
It's not possible. Like teams are already figuring us out. So
they figured out last season.
Different. Yeah, it's going to be. We can't just go one goal and defend it for 90 minutes anymore. Like we need to be more expressive.
I think
if we need to be expressive, we need goal scorers. That's the way I see it. You don't have
to
Eze,
me-
Gyökeres in the squad, Saka in the squad, Madueke in the squad. You've got GOONERS right now and still playing defensive football. It's not.
No,
it doesn't make any
doesn't
sense.
make any sense.
You have to express yourself, right?
So to me,
So
they
we
need,
need those correct.
to me, that's why I say we need two forwards. That's why I say we need two, not just one attack. We need two
So
signings.
okay. Who do you have in mind, Johnny Boy?
Personally, I would take Yildiz, and I don't mind. There was who striker was I looking at? But he's gone now. I think I was looking at what's his name from Osimhen. I don't think Arsenal can afford Osimhen, but I would have taken Osimhen. But
Yeah.
if we can get Osimhen, I don't mind the Yildiz, and which up and coming striker now is manageable. Krupi is injured, so Krupi would have been my next choice, but he's injured. Krupi is injured. That's the attack. The attacking side is crazy, eh? I would have Hendrick. If Madrid can loan us Hendrick, I'll take Hendrick. So Yildiz and an Hendrick, I'll take those two.
For me, I don't think we're going to get any striker. So I'm thinking either you get Yildiz, Barcola, and if you're not going to get Barcola from Liverpool or hijack it, take Cody Gakpo. I don't mind Gakpo on my left. Cutting in.
Nah. If Rashford is better than sorry.
Rashford is better than
Rashford is better than Gakpo. What we do here, man?
We watch football differently. I know Gakpo is a finisher. I know Gakpo is a creator. I know Gakpo can read space. I know Gakpo will fit into Arteta's system cleanly. That's me.
Nah, man.
That's all.
If you're doing that, then go take Gakpo Rashford.
What's this guy
Rashford
name?
is a pace merchant. Gakpo is
What's
not
this
a
guy
pace
name
merchant.
that what's this guy name that Barcelona just sell to Liverpool again? On loan?
Araujo.
Araujo. Yeah.
So now you're trying to get Liverpool to laugh at us. Like Barcelona fans laugh at Liverpool for signing Araujo.
Yeah, we forgot Cody Gakpo at Ajax or wherever it was coming from. We forgot who he was. PSV, sorry. We forgot who he was, but no problem.
We're not worried about who he was.
We forgot
We're talking about
Who he is now?
he
Who is this right now?
We forgot Gakpo on that club. We are looking at Gakpo on that in his slot. No problem.
We're talking about who he is. Even on the club, he wasn't fantastic. He was okay. He wasn't fantastic. He was just okay.
Yeah.
And that was a good manager. Underneath Slot.
Rashford is so fantastic.
Remember, I'm not a Rashford fan, but
yeah,
I don't. I don't even go Rashford direction at all. But I'm just saying, you're gonna leave from Rashford to Gakpo, bro.
Yes,
that's special.
I know. They call me special guy.
I ain't do that one.
Riley, who are you taking, Riley?
That's like a TK right now, bro. My thing is this. We don't get Vinny, right? As I said to you, Barcola is a swap. So if we take Barcola or we keep
Martinelli,
it doesn't make a difference to me, right? So if we didn't get Vinny. If we take Barcola or keep Martinelli, it don't make a difference to me. It's a swap. Or we get Yildiz. If we're not treading that, so it's either Barcola, Yildiz, or Alvarez. If we're not treading there, we leave it alone.
So if we leave the attack as it is now, are you confident going to the season?
It's not a matter of confidence. It's sometimes you have to learn to walk away and regroup, right? Because this situation is this: when City wanted players in the summer, there was no players available. They waited. In January, who did they get?
Yeah, but Arsenal doesn't sign players in January. That's
no, we do. It's just have to be a player. We signed Ozil in January.
No, Ozil was in the summer.
No, Ozil was in January.
No, Aubameyang was
in the summer, the last day.
Aubameyang was in January. One of those two big stars was in January.
Yeah, Aubameyang.
You know what I mean? But the thing about it, that's what I'm saying. So sometimes you have to just wait and be patient on the market. Some players are not going to be available at this point, but they will be at that point, which was the situation with Manchester City and what's his name?
Gueye and Semenyo.
You know what I mean? We asked Semenyo to wait until the summer because we were stopped already. And we couldn't manage to take him in.
I would say we're stuck. I think we couldn't get rid of Martinelli. That's why.
No, we were stuck. If we bought him, we had to sell Martinelli. Where we were going to sell Martinelli?
We couldn't sell Martinelli last summer. That's why.
You know what I mean? So that was the situation. So sometimes if you be patient, the opportunities open up itself to you. So my thing is this: I think we're okay to start with Martinelli and Zales. You know what I mean?
So who starts on the left for you then?
We're definitely going to start the season with Zales because Martinelli is not match fit. He's just come back. So it doesn't matter who you bring in. It doesn't matter who you bring in. Zales is going to be the one starting the season. That's why he's playing every game and he's getting up to fitness. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter who comes in. Zales is going to start. Right? Mm-hmm. But give it time. And if Martinelli find back that form, you know what I mean? Then we understand we have a different ball game. But why is it that you would sell Martinelli and go buy some average player besides those three elites? Those are the best three you can get that I mentioned earlier on. And if you're not going to sell them, who is it that you're really going to carry and put on that left wing and be comfortable and say, okay, guess what? I'm comfortable with this person over Martinelli.
I'm with you, Sly, on that. That's why to me, Yildiz makes a lot of sense to me to get Yildiz. So go for Yildiz. That's what I say. Go for
Yildiz is a very good option. He's a very skillful player and all like that. Alvarez is also a good option because, as I said, Alvarez plays straight across the front line.
But the issue I have with Alvarez, which is why I'm a little bit skeptical about going for Alvarez. Alvarez clearly wants Barcelona. I don't want to see where he comes to Arsenal and within 2 years now he's clamoring to go to Spain. I don't want such a player. That's my problem with Alvarez.
It's okay. Margaret Rogers
but we don't need such disruptions.
Margaret Rogers just signed for Chelsea and he didn't want Chelsea. It's just what Aston Villa told him you have to do. It is what it is.
I know, but like, you just know
Aston Villa said, hey, guess what? This is 117 mil. Arsenal not matching it. You're going there or you're staying here.
Yes, don't get me wrong. I'm all for Alvarez for Arsenal, but my own fear comes to Arsenal. Within a year or two now, he's clamoring to go to Barcelona.
That's fine, let him go. We're going to sell him for a shitload of money again and get back our money anyway. So it's fine. We have him for 2 or 3 years, and
because he has done this now back to back. He did it at City to go to Spain.
Oh, yeah,
now he's doing it for Atletico Madrid.
If we have him for 2 or 3 years and we win trophies with him, then he can go. It's fine. You know what I mean?
So are you going to swap him? Are you going to swap him for Gyökeres then? Because that's what it's looking likely.
I'm not swapping Gyökeres for Alvarez. No.
Because that's what I heard Atletico is asking for, though.
No, I'm not swapping out Gyökeres for Alvarez. No,
I'm not doing that as well.
Victor Gyökeres fought tooth and nail to be at Arsenal.
Not only that, he's only pure finisher we have at Arsenal.
You know what I mean? Why am I going to swap a player that wants to be here for a player that don't want to be here? No,
yeah, that doesn't make sense.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I'm with you on that as well.
I'm not a Victor Gyökeres fan, but I'm not doing that.
I ain't doing that as well.
You know what I mean? So
sorry guys, sorry, before we go, for me, I just want to show something. Sorry, Jiga, if you don't mind, just real quick, just Gakpo versus Rashford stats, and then we can leave it to go. Like I said, I'm a special guy, as Riley said, I'm a very, very special guy. Right. So this is Gakpo on the left, Rashford on the right. Premier League games, 122, goals 32. 127, sorry, goals 32. Because 18 assists. Premier League 297, almost double that 89. To give him that, he's got 30 goals in one season, right? Champions League 22 games, 5 goals, 2 assists. Champions League 48, 17. So more games. Europa League 20.
But he has a better goal ratio though. That's what we're looking at. The ratio.
Again, I'm not looking at the ratio. That's average. It doesn't matter anything to me. Europa League, 25 games, 10 goals, 6 assists. Europa League, 42 goals, 14 games, 14 goals, 9 assists. So I don't know however you guys want to look at it. In less games, Gakpo is bringing in numbers. Is what I'm trying to say. You guys can look at the career overall.
In which less games, though? In which less games? Let's go to the Premier League.
Premier League less games, 127.
Yeah, let's go to the Premier League stats. So he has 127 games,
yes,
right?
32
to Marcus Rashford 297 games.
Almost
What's the difference? What's the difference?
The difference is over
like 175.
Huh?
Yeah,
175. 175 games.
No, 170 games.
What's the difference in the score?
Difference in the score. Somebody has played 170 games more.
No, we're matching stats, So what's the difference in the score? So 170 games more is just a little bit over 2.3, somewhere there, right?
Yeah,
The
something
difference,
about
the
that,
difference in the score is almost 3.
It's not almost three.
Yeah.
Bro, look at
It's
the
not
score. It's right
almost
there.
three, bro.
It's
but
right there.
that's it, though.
It's right there, though. That's
89,
almost
89
90.
goals in 297. That's crazy.
That's almost
way
90,
better than
and that's
32,
32.
127.
That's almost 3.
Okay, right. No problem. I'll give you that. But I'm looking at the average of goals in all of those the competitions that they are playing in. Gakpo has played less minutes and he has very, very good numbers compared to Rashford. And Gakpo is way younger.
That's why I said let's do ratio instead of the number of games. Because if you do ratio, Rashford's ratio is better. That's why I said don't use it.
because
the ratio
number.
for Cody
Go
Gakpo
on.
ratio is 0.25. Okay, Cody Gakpo. And then I will check for
My math is not good, so I don't know how those numbers don't mean anything to me. Ratio
Plus,
and
number
proportion
one,
don't mean anything to me.
right now, we're talking about 2 players that
Rashford
are,
is
that-
more
that are
0.29.
We're talking
All right.
about 2 players that are 2 dinosaurs in the game right now. That both
You said
players
two dinosaurs.
just need
Gakpo is not a dinosaur. Gakpo is still very young, my friend.
both players just need to just stay where they are and just leave
Actually,
Arsenal.
since
That's
Gakpo is going to Liverpool. Sorry,
That's it.
Tottenham.
You see the club that interested in Gakpo? Tottenham.
Tottenham.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, that's where you need
Big
to
up
go.
to
for me.
Toxic
That's
Mayhem.
it.
Big up to Toxic Mayhem.
Sorry. Yeah, go on, Toxic Man.
Big up to Toxic Mayhem. You said the show has been entertaining while I'm doing my course.
Thank you, Toxic Mayhem.
That's from Riley.
Hold
This is Riley's game.
Toxic, I coming live soon too. I'll be live in a second, Toxic.
So guys, we're about to round up. We'll just touch on tomorrow's game. Tomorrow, right? We're playing Como.
Yeah, tomorrow. Como.
What are you expecting tomorrow's game? I think the whole team is back now. What are you expecting tomorrow? Do we? I think they
Nobody
might play a
cares.
better
It's
game.
preseason. I don't care. I don't care.
I just want to see Bruno get some minutes. Who again is probably going to get maybe some players that came back get some minutes. That's all I care about because I'm really scared for this. I think Arsenal is going to have a slow start to the season. I don't know whether you guys feel the same, but I see us having a slow start because some of our players are just coming back from break. I don't expect them to start up going. So I expect a slow start to the season.
Riley, what are your thoughts on tomorrow's game?
Tomorrow is just another practice game for me. You know what I mean? Just need to get minutes underneath these players' belt. You know what I mean? Not just minute, confidence also. You know what I mean? So minutes and confidence is what I'm looking for. We have to play some of the players because the league starts next week.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
We have to start getting the gels together. You get me? At every given chance that you get, you have to play Bruno and Rice together.
Yeah,
because we have to get that. We have to get that up and running and make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? We need to stop experiment now with this Kai Havertz and
No. It's preseason. I don't think I'm smart to try that.
That's what I'm saying. We need to cut out that experiment with Kai Havertz and Victor Gyökeres now. You know what I mean? It's serious business.
What did you say? Gyökeres? What? Gyökeres?
You want to play them on top?
I didn't stutter when I thought just now. I said we need to cut out the experiment with Kai Havertz and Victor Gyökeres together. It's either one or the other. You know what I mean? I don't need to see two of them on the field no more.
Too much heart attack for two of them on the pitch.
I disagree.
So where would you play? You play two of them together?
I don't think you like trophies enough.
4-4-2. 4-4-2.
I don't know if you like trophies.
But Arteta is not playing 4-4-2 now.
4-4-2, 4-4-1-1. I've seen it again. Arteta plays different formation, different phases of the game, right?
Yeah.
Havertz and Gyökeres closer does magic. Havertz takes 2-3 players with him, standard because always running. Gyökeres had the chance to score. We've seen that one couple of times.
So it's better if you take out Victor Gyökeres out of the game then and leave Kai Havertz. Because if he needs all that help, then you don't need him in the game.
Every player needs help, but that's why there are 11 players.
That's a lot of help though. For one person to be taking away 3-4 players, Jesus Christ.
Yes, because that's what Havertz does. It's a movement guy. It's always moving. And people know that if you cross, it might be the guy at the end of the ball. He holds the ball up more. You know, it is what it is. It's the same thing. Eze and Gyökeres is the same. Eze was taking out players to create space for Gyökeres. That's the way Arteta plays Gyökeres. and the person that does it better is Kai Havertz. So I'd rather see Havertz closer to Gyökeres. But again, football is subjective, so you know
this is a very big season for him too, for Arsenal. Easy.
Yeah, definitely. So people, we will.
Well, we didn't talk about our captain. We didn't talk about our captain because that's another elephant in the room. Do you think Arsenal should sell him or keep him?
No, I think we need another season from our skipper.
Yeah,
I think we need another season from our skipper.
Bro, we are not selling him. We have plenty of people in that position. Again, Havertz is in that position. Marino is in that position.
Please stop putting Havertz in that position. Havertz in the middle is spend 10 men because we've seen it's not good in the middle.
Bro, we are talking again. You know your manager. Let's not talk as if we don't know our manager.
I think he did it because there was nobody in the middle in this preseason. Once the coach has come back,
Odegaard played Emirates Cup, but we played 20 minutes. Havertz played almost 7 minutes in that position.
There was no easy. There's no easy. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, people, we will
round up. There though. One was there.
We will round up. Riley, what you have planned? What you have planned? I think you have today. I think you have a stream, right?
I have a stream today. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are available on Friday. We could do this over on Riley's World on Friday.
What time? Yeah, Friday. Friday is fine. What time on Friday?
It's roughly the same time. Just about just about half an hour later than this time now.
Okay,
that's same time. Okay, we will add you in the group because we have a group.
Jigga was going to be over there on Friday anyway, right, Jigga? Yeah, Jigga was going to be over there on Friday anyway. Come in, Jigga do that on an every Friday basis now, so we can just make it as a group and just go forward.
Yeah, okay. I'll just add you in the group so you can just share the links and the updates so everyone can know what's going on.
And then you guys can send me some pictures so I can add you in the nails that I'm doing. And I mean, as I said, guys, it's the market is out there for us to attack and to be fruitful. You know what I'm saying? And if you watch them other people, the big six and all of them, they stick together, they build their own team. You get where I'm coming from? So we need to be fruitful and think about what we're doing as well on a positive note and push forward and make this happen for us. You get where I'm coming from? Because they're not going to do it for us. So we have to sit here and we have to do it to ourselves. We have to push each other and make it work.
Mustafa Mohammed, we are asking the same questions. Because we don't know the answer. Only Arteta
I ain't gonna
Arsenal knows the answer to that question.
If you could have answered that question for us, we'd have probably played you right now.
Yeah. Only Arteta and the board can answer that question.
Because we're sick of that.
Yeah, I'm sick. I'm tired of it, man.
We're so sick of that. We don't even want Chelsea best player right now. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh my God.
Big up to Mustafa. Big up to Mustafa. You came, but we were just about to leave, bro. When you came, we were just about to leave.
Three things guaranteed for Arteta every summer: a goalkeeper, a defender, and a Chelsea reject.
Nah. This time it's not happening, bro. This time it's not happening.
Hopefully not, because the Neto news is just bigging up every freaking day.
Don't talk would it take Jackson from?
Hell no. Jack what? Hell no, man.
I'm ending the stream, bro. If you talk about
the only Jackson will take from Chelsea is Michael Jackson. Is he there?
That's not there.
If that's not the Jackson, then we don't have a conversation.
We don't want no Jackson, man.
So people, make sure you smash the like, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Links are in the description for Dr. Tobes and Riley's World. Make sure you are logged in. The panel is going to be together more regularly moving forward, so make sure you are logged in. We are cutting out. I'm sorry, Mustafa, but big up to joining the stream, Mustafa and Toxic as always. Guys, we'll see you on Friday. We'll be on Riley's channel on Friday, so stay logged in. I'll be back with the stream, I think, tomorrow. Riley is going live in about 10-15 minutes, so you can join on Riley's stream if anyone want to get more about Madueke content. He is the right guy. Smash the like, people.
I've never even spoken about Madueke and my content. So I don't know what you're talking about. You know the only time we mention Madueke is when Jigga is on my content. That's the only time. So I wonder who's the Madueke fan.
Anyway, people, we are out. Stay blessed. Have a good night.
Catch you guys later, man.